Let me define talent real quick so we're all on the same page. See, a lot of when I would watch TV, like sports debate shows on TV, the big sports shows on TV, whenever they're discussing sports, often even like former players of those sports would confuse the term talent with either ability or skill. They would use the word talent when referencing skill or ability. My thing is, that's confusing because they're not one and the same. Talent leads to skill. Talent leads to ability, but talent is very own, like on its own, separate from those two. Talent is being born with the propensity to learn that skill or that ability faster than the average or most other players. It's that and all of the mental aspects, the strategy aspects that go into being prepared, and all of the psychological aspects as well. You need to be prepared on all three levels: physical, strategic, and psychological. What I'm talking about is both consistency as a basketball player, but also genuine hard work that goes into improving yourself as a basketball player. You look forward to the consistency. My advice for that is the same as it is in many other videos, many other topics on this channel, which is you got to make it enjoyable. You got to make that consistency evoke emotions in you that you really you appreciate, the emotions that you want to feel over and over and over again. There are 4 different emotions that you can use as tools to help you be more basketball consistent. Those emotions are just pure enjoyment, or gratification, or fulfillment, or satisfaction. So, to keep that consistency going, look deep inside. I know that sounds weird, but look inside of you and figure out how you can make whatever you're doing, whatever work you're doing, the consistency that you're building into it. Find ways to evoke those, at least one of those 4 emotions while being consistent. I would do that even though I hated it, even though it was torture to me, and I was able to be consistent with doing it, not because I was forcing myself to, but because while running those line drills, even though they were not enjoyable during the actual sprinting of them, it was afterwards, after I completed the drill, I would think to myself, okay, that was terrible and I hated that, but there was a feeling of gratification that I'm able to be on the court, able to run these drills. I'm grateful that my body is capable of doing that, and this is going to lead to me being a better basketball player. There was a feeling of satisfaction of, I did this really hard thing that I know I hate to do, but I did it anyway. I didn't have to. So on those bad days, at the very least, show up. Don't make excuses why or how you could skip that day. Show up and do the work that you're scheduled to do it. Even if you do it at a lower register, just be consistent by finding ways to enjoy yourself even on those bad days. So put the emphasis on being consistent. The hard work's going to come. Now, that's where I say, this is one of the many aspects of psychological basketball where you need to think outside the box. That's what we're looking for. But to get to that point, you have to put this kind of thought and strategy into it, like, how am I going to make it enjoyable? And that's a huge part of why this channel exists, is talking about things like this, where most players, even serious players that play, this is an outdoor recreational channel, even organized players, they don't really put this kind of thought into their game. But for us, because not only are we outdoor recreational players, but again, we are usually less talented than most other players around us, and we're always trying to play catch up to those other players.